That's a nice quote. Malik. Senses, you match the phrase with the you match the phrase. This allows a person to feel pain. Most of us said touch. Okay, great. I'm not sure how we would feel pain through our noses. Maybe if we touch, but smelling them or seeing pain. Once again, it's okay if you got it wrong. Okay. Uses rods and cones. I said sight. I'm sorry, touch. Like when I made this, but once I read, I was like, oh, it is your sight. Let's see, next one. Response molecules in air, smells, all the wonderful Christmas food you ate, cookies, candy, galore. And last but not least, response to light, which all said vision. I'm glad only 2 people maybe in another class said it, because I know this class did not say that. All right, so if you're still working, continue to do so. You can have until 8 p.m. tonight to turn in your work. So we're going to go ahead to our agenda for today. And share. Right, so we're going to look at the focus question. We're going to do now already. Talk about the nervous system, sensory receptors, and then our receptive fields. What is that? We're going to find out. Our objective is we're going to find out how the sensory receptors work and discuss models for pressure receptive fields. So, you heard me talk about our social 5. That is still in full effect. Instead of saying 100%, we're going to build each week. So our goal for this week is for 75% of us to turn our classwork done and submitted. That means by 8 p.m. tonight, once again, 8 p.m. tonight, due now should be turned in, as well as your class notes should be filled out and submitted. And that's 75% of the class. Next week is going to be 80, 85, 90, and so on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up our class notes underneath where it says classwork in the yellow binder section, and they're going to answer this focus question. How does the sense of touch work in humans? You're going to answer that in your class notes, but I don't know where that is. No problem. It is under where it says classwork. 1 for class notes. We're going to open that document up and get started on the focus question. We do have 3 minutes to answer. Make sure you give me complete sentences. How does the human body respond to touch? Oh, how does the sense of touch work in humans? Think about how you touch things. You pet your dog. You play with your siblings. You threw a basketball. You threw a football. You ate some food. How does that work in our bodies? I should see us thinking and typing away. Awesome. Here. So we should be thinking, but also let's type. The sense of touch works in humans by, keep it going. Yep, I see we on the document. Great. Let's get those creative juices flowing. Let's see. Welcome. If you're just joining us, let's open up our 1-4 class notes, and we're answering the focus question. Okay, I see the dots removed. Okay, good. We're about to start typing. All right. If you're not in the document, let's go ahead to this document 1-4 class notes and answer that focus question about, okay, you got the, yes. Oh, like that word, Eric, go ahead. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. We have 3 minutes left. Yeah, that's what I wanted to answer those questions. Let's continue doing so. Oh, okay. Right. Got you. When will you have the charger? Or is it charging now? Make sure it's 2 3 sentences. Like your first sentence, make sure that you have a second or third sentence to follow along with the question. So by now we should at least have one sentence and the focus question. Okay, good. I see one sentence. I see two. Remember, it says give me 2 to 3. All right. So work on that second question. So a lot of us have not started. Thanks, Micaiah. Go ahead. Okay. I need us to start answering the focus question. I know Anthony has it done. Oh, there you go. Yep. Make sure that you are answering those questions to get the 75% classwork done for the entire class. If you just joined us, welcome to science. Yes, new schedule. We're on the focus question, just the beginning of our lesson. How does the sense of touch work in humans? And some of us are still not typing. I'm not understanding why. Where's my timer? I think we should have second. Oh my goodness. Started. All right, so I'm going to share. Whose one did I say? Anthony and someone else's that I saw at the beginning. Anthony said, "This touch works in humans by using your muscles to move your hands to touch things, and it responds to touching food or touching your dog and stuff that hurts. The nervous system rejects that hurtful feeling." You looked at my notes because, like, that's what we're looking at today. Perfect. Let's look at someone else's response once again. It should be 2 to 3 sentences. So break up that last statement, and you should have your 2 to 3 sentences. All right. Let's see what our other classmates said. So once again, how are we going to get grades? 100% if we cannot follow directions. Algeria said the sense of touch works in humans by putting hands on stuff and you can feel it. Give me a little bit more. What does feel it mean? Use the adjectives. When you're on that game, you say more than just feel it. So give me a little bit more. All right, so you have until 8 p.m. to, if you're like, I just can't think, great. You have one sentence. Let's go on to the next sentence by 8 p.m. tonight. Moving on. So you're going to respond in the chat, okay? How can you tell when something is touching you? Respond in the chat. Is everyone? Choose your answers. Okay. Oh. Okay, got you. Okay. So you can still respond in chat for this question. How can you tell when something is touching you? You feel it. Give me more than I feel it. How can you tell? Respond in the chat. Thanks, Kylie, for responding. I guess your other classmates are still, thinking about their answers. Once again, that's when we earn our 5 points. Responding to questions in the chat. Your nervous system, and you start to react. Okay, the stimuli will react, which will make you turn either your head or your body. What are you talking about, Anthony? The nerves must see your brain. Yes, Daryl, yes. You know this. Good. All right, so you all gave me great information. I feel like Anthony is trying to say something that's in my notes. We're going to see if he's right. And then what type of sensation will you feel? What type of sensation do you feel when someone said that the nerves messages to your brain? So what does that feel like? If you touch something, let y'all think. What does it feel like? Describe that feeling. You can respond to everyone so they can build on your responses. So that should be put into your class notes. This question is asking, what type of sensation do you feel? Mm-hmm. Anyone else? How does it feel? Give me some adjectives. So if you touch something that is slimy, what type of sensation do you feel? Besides, you can feel it. We have more vocabulary words in our brains than I can feel it. Okay, good. How do you respond to it? Give me an adjective. Okay, like water, or okay, feels like water, or it's sticky. Okay, great. Thanks, EJ. It might feel weird, so you stop. Boom. You all give me gold here. Come on, y'all. Y'all thinking too deep. Give me some more adjectives. If you touch a sensation, how does that make you feel? Oh, you're still typing. So if we still need a little bit of help, okay, how are you sensitive to it? Think about if you touched a hot stove, what would you feel? Thanks, Makai. Wonderful. They said pain. Thanks. How I want to rework. Your nerves react when you touch water, feels wet, and it can hurt if it's too hot or burn you. Ding, ding. Great. Just making sure we were up this morning. You feel burned, so you reject it as a response. You remember this from health class. Go ahead, Anthony. Great. So, all these wonderful, because it's in your notes, duh. All these wonderful vocabulary terms that Anthony is telling you is right in your notes. Can I get a volunteer to read the first definition? I'll just call you. Oh, go ahead, Imari. Come off mute, right? Yep. Imari, go ahead.
Where is it?
It's, can you see it now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.